I hope you can see this picture well. It's a gentleman named Steve Biko. He was an anti-apartheid activist in South Africa. Great man, really, really great man. And so I heard about his name and I decided to find out about him. This was years ago. I did a little research and I came across the movie they made about his life, starring Denzel Washington, another handsome man, and also Kevin Kline was the white reporter who went down to interview him. So back then we didn't know anything about South Africa. This is before the internet. There wasn't much information. So I watched this movie with great interest. I thought it was a great movie. It's called Cry Freedom, if I haven't said. I thought it was just really well done, very emotional, very entertaining. And so I began to try to learn more and more about South Africa, what I could. There were musicians who were boycotting the country. And as more information came about, I saw how beautiful the country was. There's a gentleman on YouTube named, his moniker is Serpenza. His name is Winston. He just a day or two ago put out a video about his mom who went through an ordeal over there. You can find him on Instagram or YouTube. So that was very interesting to hear that. And then someone else told me about a video that just came out because of the former president, Jacob Zuma, being arrested. I guess the people were protesting, revolting. And I'll put a link into a video you can watch. It's quite informative. It's quite scary what the people were doing, trying to loot the supermarkets and whatnot. So you can watch that. And then just the other day I heard about a movie called The Killing Fields, put out by a woman. It was put out a couple years ago, but I didn't hear about it. She happened to be on Sky News and I saw her. So I watched that movie and I thought that was very good, about the white farmers and what's happening to them. Many of them are being driven off their farms, if not assaulted, if not killed. And so that was very harrowing, but I highly recommend you go watch that. I'll put a link into that. You can watch it. It's on YouTube. And so there's a lot of action going on in South Africa, and it's not all good. There was another gentleman I bumped into, and he went to, a black man, he went down to South Africa to see it for himself. And he was subsequently arrested. I can't go into the details, but he didn't do anything that warranted. He was just arrested. And he ended up spending 4 years there before he was finally let go. He was never charged, but you do have to call a lawyer and you have to pay the lawyer money and you have to pay them money. And he was left pretty much bankrupt by the time he left the country. So that was quite sad to hear that story. And it just seems like there's a lot of negative stories at the moment about a beautiful country. So I highly recommend you go watch the videos. I'm going to put links in and learn more about this great country, South Africa. Bye-bye.